In this world of politics, the clock will tick, the clock will talk. People raging on their TikToks, and X marks the spot. Where they plot, they scheme, they mock, they shock, they cast their bitter stones, but not their ballots. The bigots, the racists, the rapists, the KKK, it is not okay. It is unacceptable to accept the less than from the more than. Who are the them versus us? Who are the villains and the victims? Nobody really knows who's running the show, a friend or a foe, for Wade or for Roe, our lowest of low, buried in the crumbs of this reality show, where he's the dynamo getting ready to blow his greatest quid pro quo. Now, some people, they may disavow as they allow their rights to be wronged, as they were mesmerized, magnetized, hypnotized, marginalized, sleepwalking, walking us back into the abyss, walking this thin line between love and hate. Privileges evaporate into decades of progress, from the tainted lips of our own Congress, into the corrupt hands of the Supreme, who are courting the cohorts, dissolving all that we fought for, all that we died for, they now lie for. As we lie down our own intelligence, as we lie down our truest truth, we can never forget our beloved Ruth, who stood up for truth, who stood up in the face of cancer in her body, for the cancer of this nation, for the greater good, to make us great again, to make us great again, under God. By God, my God, we are under siege by the lowest standard of any president, and we, the resident, rejected, elected, disrespected. But we can rise. We can rise. But for now, they'll hang those 10 commandments, camouflaging the many hanging broken necks of men, knotted on the dead branches that bend for the rules and the ruler, because their skin is cooler. Whiter, brighter, tighter is the knit they're knitting. Darker are the frauds they're spitting. They can never make amends, while they continue to condemn, conspire, and concoct with their convict to convince that praying only to one God, in their religion, is their new savior, is their new king. Dumb. Are these conditions from the condemnments from the biggest con man with power now absolute, dressed in his red, white, and blue suit? His mission is resolute, even after they shoot and miss. Our Miss America, once beautiful, once morally vowed and proud, is now enshrouded. Shadowed by the smoke in the mirror, the death of us grows nearer as we dig our own graves. The mishandling and the dismantling of the rights that protect our greatest mother. We are unearthing the unconscious, the unforgivable, the unimaginable, until this earth is uninhabitable. Unrecognizable are these sizable damages of fracking, cracking up, spilling down, spraying sideways. In all ways, we are lacking what the indigenous easily understood and honored underfoot, the majesty of our Pachamama, our greatest mother. Our greatest mother, she weeps, she rages, she storms, she forewarns that we've become her liability. With this increasing inability to see, this sea of great divide, as we reside in political suicide. Genocide is nationwide, global-wide. Our worlds collide and crumble, and we barely mumble to ourselves before they sweep us back, suppressing the black, the brown, heck, even the rainbow's gotta go, because it's a white man's show. It's a white man's circus. It's a white man's dream to be the cream of the crop, remaining on top of a Capitol Hill for the will of their people. They're calling us sheeple as they're storming and normalizing rape and ridicule, the right and the righteous telling us what to do. Your body, their choice. Hey, ladies, let's make some real noise. Make it clear to those boys we were never their toys. For this lady, she's got her liberty and justice for all her sisters. And we are the resistors, and we will rise. We will rise.